Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. 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 All right, the mic is working. What's up, everybody? This is Zach, aka Zachy, aka I am Zachy, creator of Jelly Radio and many more podcasts, and the website zach.coffee, that's zck.coffee. Right now, we are playing Mankind Divided, Deus Ex. Deus Ex, I love Deus Ex. It's been around for over 20 years. What a great game! So many entries, and very disappointed by the news that the completion of the trilogy got canceled. There was Deus Ex, Human Revolution, Deus Ex, Mankind Divided, and there was going to be a third entry, hopefully a completion of the Adam Jensen trilogy. And unfortunately, Eidos Montreal canceled the game, and I'm really upset. They spent 2 years on this and then just canceled the game. I'm really upset. I even mentioned it to Ilias Tusivkis, the voice actor from Adam Jensen, who does the voice. He basically he got pumped up. Like, if you looked at him now, he looks incredible. He's basically he was at the gym just preparing himself to do the greatest performance for Adam Jensen. And for some reason, the game got canceled. So I bet he was upset. I'm upset as well. And I don't know what else to say, but I told him, like, I got an LLC now. If there's a way to purchase the IP for Deus Ex, goddamn it, let's try to buy it, and let's just get some developers, get whoever, and just make the sequel. The sequel should happen. Just like with Half-Life, a long time ago, we were waiting for a remake, and then those guys made Black Mesa after 16 years. After 16 years, Black Mesa came out, and it was just a complete remake of Half-Life 1. It was amazing. So it's been so many years since the last sequel of Deus Ex. So if we have to just get some indie developers or whoever, let's goddamn make it. This was an incredible game, and people love this series. I love Adam Jensen. I love when he says, "I never asked for this." When he grabs that glass of whiskey and there's ice in it and all that. I love this stuff. And it's just an amazing series, and I absolutely love this game. So I've already beat the game many times, multiple times. There's some DLC. The DLC are very hard. The DLC are incredibly difficult, and maybe as time goes on, we'll get to play it. But first of all, a shout out to Eidos Montreal. Even though we're not on good terms over here, please put Human Revolution, which is the first one entry in the Adam Jensen trilogy, please put Human Revolution on the PlayStation Network. Right now, people cannot play it because it's a PS3 title. It's not a PlayStation 4 title, so you cannot play it on the PS5. But if you put remastered of Deus Ex Human Revolution, you can put that on the PS5 as an online game on the PSN network, and then people can play it. They can enjoy what happened in Human Revolution. And of course, spoilers, where Adam Jensen and his girlfriend Megan, they are just out and about, and then, Megan gets kidnapped, and Adam Jensen, basically, his world is completely turned upside down. And of course, you know the story. Spoilers, cover your ears. Megan was actually a double agent, and Megan betrayed Adam Jensen for the Illuminatis. And it was a crazy story, all this and that. And obviously, a lot of people won the third entry into this game series to see what the hell happened to Megan, Adam Jensen's ex-girlfriend, and why did she betray him like that. And obviously, Adam Jensen, inside Mankind Divided, there was two alternate endings. There's a way where he saves Miller who works for Interpol, and basically we don't know what's going to happen in the third entry. Was Miller a good person or a bad person? Nobody knows. But anyway, let's get into it. So let's continue. Let's see where we are. All right, we gotta get on a plane for the next mission to go to Golem City. Let's make sure we have enough gear. Do we have enough ammo here? Hopefully that's enough, I guess. We have the multi-tool here that comes in handy, and we have one into slim injector for health, and we have more revolver ammo over here. Hopefully that's enough. We'll see what happens. Let's just make sure that we'll do an alternate save. We'll save as a different file in case we don't have enough ammo for this mission. So let's go into it.
Daylight's wasting, boy. In case you haven't noticed. You good to go yet?
Let's do this.
Good. Strap in.
But still we have no answers. No one has yet claimed responsibility. Dr. Talos Rucker, the leader of ARC, posted a letter condemning the attack. Sources close to the investigation, however, tell me that Rucker and ARC may be behind it after all. I don't know about you folks.
Interesting three-game ritual you've got there. You getting pissed enough to end this guy yet?
I got a no-kill order.
Is that right? Would have thought he'd done enough to warrant extreme prejudice.
How far out are we?
Coming up on it now. Not many spots I can set her down. You got a preference?
Get as close to the ground as you can. I'll take it from there.
Whatever you say, boss. Jensen, still got all your parts together?
I'm fine. How close did you get me to our contact's location? I was in Unit 237.
Jesus, Jensen, I didn't put you on his doorstep. Residential sector should be just ahead of you. Me, I'm gonna switch to autopilot, have a coffee. Let me know if things get interesting.
Alright, well, we arrived at our location. We're inside the Utulek complex. Utulek complex, very Golem City. Very great song on the soundtrack of Mankind Divided, one of the best songs. And let's get into it.
Just block it out.
Just passing through. I don't suppose you've got any neuropathy you can spare, do you?
I have what you're looking for. The new pass is in shape. Nor is it easy to come by.
Fresh off the boat and already fitting in. Fine. But cash is a pretty scarce resource around here. I prefer dealing in information.
What kind of information?
Give me the neuropathy first, and we'll see.
Alright, this is very hard. Only have one neuropazine, and I might need it for health later in this mission. Should I give it to her? It's gonna be tough, but if I give it to her, I'll have some information that might be helpful for later in this mission. So what should we do? Should we refuse? Or should I give it to her? What do you guys think? She is a doctor in need. She absolutely needs this neuropazine. I need it to complete my mission, or I might pass away. I might not make it to complete that mission. So what should I do? Should I give her neuropazine? Should I give it to her? Very difficult decision. You run through this in multiple scenarios when you play Deus Ex. You have to make these decisions, which are very complicated. All right, let's go ahead and give it to her, so we see what kind of information she has for her. It's a tough decision. Hopefully, we'll do an alternate save if that's the wrong one.
Here. Now what have you got for me?
There's a so-called market in this complex. On your way to it, you'll probably see some storage units.
I'm listening.
One of them belonged to a patient of mine. A freedom fighter. Who no longer needs it. You might find something useful inside. Here's the code.
I'll check it out.
Word of advice? You might want to keep a low profile tonight. Golem City can be sketchy in the best of times. This definitely isn't one of them.
Why? What's happened?
Haven't you heard? Terrorists try to blow up Rizika Station. And even though people here couldn't have had anything to do with it, the cops need someone to blame.
Where I come from, cops are supposed to be the good guys.
What planet is that? Because where I come from, the police have been militarizing for years, wasting money and inciting deep levels of mistrust between them and the very people they're supposed to protect.
Is that what's happening in Golem City?
It's happening all over the place. The cops in Golem are a special breed. They control everything here. Food, drugs, neuropazine, and not all of them think very highly of Azaz.
These cops, they're looking for members of ARC.
We're all members of ARC to them, one way or another. And some of us may have even done bad things, but not the kind of things the rest of the world says we do.
Sounds like you support ARC.
Why shouldn't I? The Augmented Rights Coalition was started with the best of intentions, as a non-violent way to confront injustices and advance the cause of augmented rights.
Okay. But in my experience, the best of intentions often go awry.
That may be true, but right now Talus Rucker and ARC are the only things keeping people in Golem alive. Trust me, they're the good guys.
I'm getting the impression that you see ARC and Talos Rucker as some kind of augmented Robin Hoods. How well do you know the man?
I met Talus years ago in India. We were both humanitarian aid volunteers back then.
Is he a good man? The press paints him as a narcissist.
He has his faults, but I wouldn't believe everything you see on Pakistan News.
Does he visit this area of the complex much?
You know, you've been asking me an awful lot of questions.
This is my new home. It's a lot to take in at once. I was just looking for a few pointers.
Lesson 1 then. Treat other people with respect and kindness if you can. Don't trust them before you really get to know them.
I see. Well, thanks for the warning, Doc.
I hope you'll take it to heart.
Alright, we got a pocket secretary from Dr. Martine Unziama. Let's see. Lex passed away. Thanks for trying to help me, Lex. I really appreciate what you try to do for it. We lost him yesterday. I know people telling me that at least he's not suffering anymore because to make him feel better, but he doesn't. It's not their fault. They're just trying to be nice, I suppose. I feel awful and I want to scream in their face when they tell me that. I miss him so much. I don't want to be alone in this place. I just want to know people like you. That's the only reason I keep going, and I hope you have better luck to try to get more medicine like you want. If it helps, Melissa has some stuff he was keeping in a locker near the market. It looks like some machines, parts, or something, maybe bullets. I don't want anything like that. You can open it with 24/6, and maybe you can use them to give Ark more food and medicine like you were trying to do. Alright, so let's we found something over here. It might be useful. That's great. Let's go ahead and keep going and have a look around. Do that alternate save file. There's not enough. Let's save on this one. Go. Can we delete this one?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Leftist political that blame guns for mass murders in the early 2000s are gone now. We have real problems with inanimate objects. Inanimate objects that are now attached to animate ones. See, I think our main role is to regulate the augmentation industry, and the people themselves will make that fun. But I can't help wondering if the Second Amendment somehow extends to them. Don't they have the right to defend themselves against tyranny? Of course they do. As much as we do by protecting ourselves with the Second Amendment to make sure no feds can bust into our homes uninvited. Who are we protecting ourselves against? They used to be the communists, then it was the fundamentalists, then the gun-popping lunatics within our own suburbs. Now it's the Ogs. The Ogs that are being told to put away their weapons. It's all well and good to demand they carry papers, to get them pulled up in ghettos and such. No explanation for what happened in Greenland.
All right.
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
All right, guys, we got into, we're left on. Let's look at a couple of her emails. It looks like she's talking to Burke. So Burke, who is Burke? It's the administrator, and it appears that contacting you directly is a little unorthodox, but the situation is getting out of hand. There's some people that have been stealing their aid shipment, and they were dumping hundreds of charcoal water into a sewage drain near the police block. And it was those water filters were the last shipment. And they're pretty much useless now. So it appears that now ARC is helping them with fresh vegetables and from their greenhouses for the time being. So right now, she's talking to Administrator Burke, and she needs to, people are dying, and she's trying to get her to understand the situation. These are some older emails between Administrator Burke and Dr. Martin. All right.
You must submit to an identification scan.
Initiate security scan.
Welcome to Golden City, Mike.
here to clear the checkpoint, alright?
I'm dying. Please. I don't like the cops being here any more than you do. What is fair something for a brother? I need someone to blame.
But nobody could have done it. They've got me hitched up like animals.
Alright, our mission is to go to Sokol's apartment. Housing Unit 237. There it is on the map. Let's go ahead and save again.
Tell them to go away.
When my partner gets here, they escort you to us. All the shit that's up and down. Tend to attack.
That sounds like a reality
You people. Now what? What other lies have you come to tell me?
I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm here to see Sokol. He's expecting me.
Which one? My husband Dushan or his foolish brother Tibor? I guess it doesn't matter which one. The police took them both to the Narrows to torture them for information they do not have.
Alright, so while you play Deus Ex Mankind Divided, there are different ways to interact with characters. There are ways to just find the best way to interact. So some of those interactions are called alpha, some others are called omega, some others are called beta, and over there, as you see beta over there. So in this part here, it sees that if we did an explanation in alpha, we would just get straight to the point, and if I do that, maybe she would get upset. So we're not going to do that. We're going to sympathize. We're going to sympathize, and we're going to use the best result for omega. So let's sympathize and say, it's been a rough day, especially here. I can see that, but maybe I can help. What happened?
It's been a rough day, especially here. I can see that. But maybe I can help. What happened?
Like you care. My husband is gone. Tibor said he had a way of getting us out of Golem City. A contact with... Wait. Who are you?
I'm the contact.
And maybe there is a chance.
There's always a chance.
I'm sorry. Normally they only take ARC members. Tibor is ARC. He has been taken before. But now, after the bombing, they come for Tibor. Dushan, he asks why, and then they take my Dushan. He has done nothing. Nothing.
Do you know where they were taken?
I told you already. The Narrows. Instead of asking stupid questions, why don't you do something?
I know this is hard for you.
This is not about me. This is about my family.
And I want to help.
Then go and do that. I need to clean up this mess. You said you want to help. Go and help.
All right, Adela asked us to help, so let's go and help.
Chicane, we got a problem. Our contact's been swept up by the police.
I heard about cops in Gollum, Jensen. Your Interpol ID won't get you any kindness with them.
That's all right, I didn't bring it with me. They're holding him in a place called the Narrows. We'll contact you after I find him.
Get out of here. Keep moving. This area isn't safe for you. Nothing to authorized access code.
Alright, we got a restricted access here. Trying to reach her husband.
I heard you almost got stabbed yesterday. This is a private conversation.
Go away. Or else. Stick with my
I gave up.
Get that to work.
Alright, we got a person over here. He's over here. Oh, there's another bad guy here. Yeah, this is gonna be tough.
The constant babbling is irritating.
So we just increase the augmentation so we can carry that weapon. Very helpful over here. Alright, there's our destination.
Hey, brother, watch it. The cops are everywhere today. I noticed that. Are you Tibor?
Yes, you're late, Interpol.
I know. I spoke to your sister-in-law. She told me what happened.
Adela, is she all right?
It seems like she can take care of herself.
Yes, she can. You know, I can't help you. It's too dangerous now.
Tibor, I can get you out of here.
And then what? They go back to my housing unit and take me again?
And what if you're not there?
No, no. Please, that will just make it worse. They know who I am there. They went after my family.
Interpol has promised to get you and your family out of here to safety.
Safety? There is no safety. Only tyrants who prey on the weak and the innocent.
All right, Tibor, listen. I understand why you can't come with me, but I still need to get to Rucker, or what happened to you and your family today will happen to others. I'll smooth it over with Interpol. Is there any other way you can help me?
There's a man, a smuggler, Louis Galloway. He imports items for Talos, neuropozyne, whiskey. He could get you in, but you'd have to do him a favor. He likes favors.
That's something. Any other ideas?
My keycard to get to Ark territory is gone. One of the cops took it. Probably still has it on him.
Thanks, I'll look into it.
Please, I know you don't owe me anything, but if you see my brother Dusan, help him. If anything happens to him, Adela will kill me.
Of that, I have no doubt. I'll see what I can do. Chicane, get a message to Miller. Sokol's backed out of the deal.
Why am I not surprised?
He's just looking after his family. Besides, it's not a complete wash. He gave me some options on how to get into Ark on my own.
Well, just be careful, Jensen. This arsehole obviously can't be trusted. Let me know when you're in.
Please, help my brother.
Clean them out.
doesn't matter if they're a grandmother or a schoolboy. If they have an org, they're a threat. Am I right?
I was saying that before the incident.
I can't believe they bomb our city and complain about their rights.
Exactly. Rucker talks about Algerites like they're a different race or something. Are their children born augmented? No, to hell with their rights. We should just get rid of all of them.
Whoa.
No, no, get away! Don't get too close! I think I have tuberculosis.
This will be easy. Trust me. I know where the police have hidden some confiscated neuropathy. This will be easy. Trust me. I know where the police have hidden some confiscated neuropathy.
Now we get to a point where there's a room and we don't know what the code is, but thankfully we helped that African American lady who was a doctor, and we gave her the neuropazine and she gave her some information, and now we know how to get through this door.
just not fair.
How about some basic human decency?
It's just not fair. I thought that having a baby would be the greatest day of our lives. But now...
No. I'm scared too.
Is it right, do you think, for us to bring a baby into the world? What kind of parent would want their child to grow up in a place like this?
You're suggesting, I think you're suggesting. I don't know.
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
We get a couple emails from the Utrecht nursery over here. Looks like there's a lot of bureaucracy going on. Just explaining that very hard for women to give birth into this zone, which is essentially almost a war zone. Very hard for women to give birth in this place because it's pretty much a war zone. A lot of them are preterm babies, premature babies. Very, very complicated situation. Very hard.
Je to tady jak na spárce. Ty nevypadáš, jako bys patřil sem mezi nás.
Yeah, well, Tibor almost certainly is.
I'm on the phone.
Yeah, well, Tibor almost certainly is.
I took some kind of...
Nezastavujte se.
No, an elevator. Useless. Unless we want to start a real war.
Can you believe that the people responsible for this prison want us to pay for the right to move to a free city?
Don't throw anger back without getting something.
To byste zač. Nějaký opočený auk na dovolení.
It was in the early days of this place. Nobody knew. The dad is a drop.
Is there something I could help you with?
I'm looking for answers. I need to get inside.
Ark has many answers, brother. Unfortunately, recruitment is suspended right now. Sorry. That elevator is off limits, friend.
I made them get lost. I don't care how long.
Police presence has really riled them up, and Ark are not welcome at the best.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
My friends, this most recent act of senseless violence has been laid at our feet. At the feet of all augmented, not simply Ark. And I fear the repercussions will test our resolve, the strength of our convictions. We have been cast as the villain once again. Despite our denials, our protestations, despite our
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Oh yeah, we have some emails over here. Talos Record about the Utulite complex. Looks like we got a special triangle, which is those in-game triangle codes where you can use with the Deus Ex apps. Unfortunately, the app is no longer exist, but as you know, there's a lot of mythology in Deus Ex, and as Adam Jensen tries to investigate the Illuminatis.
Do you know how many times I've been wrong? Too many. Not anymore. Okay, there's a guy right in this area. He's got guns for sale, not weapons.
As if any of us will be invited there. Besides, I'm not sure I could take this.
This is a pleasant surprise. I wasn't expecting any customers today, given the unpleasantness outside.
Are you Louis Galois?
I am. If this is a referral, may I ask which of my customers was impressed enough to recommend me?
Tibor Sokol.
Ah, poor Tibor. But how may I be of service?
When I spoke to Tibor, he said you can help me get into Ark territory, undetected.
What did he say, precisely?
That you bring supplies into Gollum for Talos Rucker, under the radar.
Tibor should be more careful what he says, and to whom.
He also said you would probably ask a favor in return.
Yes, as it happens, I do have a need for someone like you. The police have confiscated some neuropazine of mine. They're keeping it in a storage locker at the entrance to the market.
So, for you to give me access, all I have to do is get your stuff back from cops who are aggressively anti-Ark.
These are desperate times, unfortunately. And you do seem to be a very capable man.
If that's what it takes, fine.
Excellent. I will await your return. But before you go, might I interest you in making a purchase?
see what you've got for sale.
These are all the goods I have available. Certain?
I'll be on my way for now.
As you wish. But I hope to see you again.
Go ahead. Only the best and the brightest, right? It's all bullshit.
Keep pushing your luck.
Okay, see you later. I know, Rooker says a lot of things, but it doesn't mean he's right.
You really want to fuck with me?
As if any of us would be invited back. Besides, I'm not sure I could take this. Don't be stupid. You know what's going on, what's on the line. There isn't a damn thing you can do about it. Understood? Bye.
You really want to fuck with me?
Hello? Don't be stupid. You know what's going on, what's on the line.
You really want to fuck with me?
Understood? Bye.
You really want to fuck with me? Want to fuck with me? You really want to fuck with me? You really want to fuck with me?
Best and the brightest, right? It's all bullshit. As if any of us would be invited there. Besides, I'm not sure I could take this. I know, Rooker says a lot of things, but it doesn't mean he's right. Good, talk later.
Back it up, Kenner.
Worse than anything.
Hey, asshole! Last warning! Got it! Don't hold back!
Well, I think he's done.
Don't be stupid. You know what's going on. What's on the line? Got it, but later. There isn't a damn thing we can do about it. Not through proper channels.
Fuck, I hate this place.
I know. Brooker says a lot of things, but it doesn't mean he's right.
Back it up, Kenner.
You wanna take me on? Try me one more time! Boss is gonna love this!
Victor, we got one. Patrolling the market, just like you said it would be.
I got it, brothers. Now, let's see what we've got here. These little guys can be tricky. Every once in a while, one of them will go off. Even if you...
Should have tried cutting the blue wire.
If only life was that simple. You are lost, brother? It looks like you might have taken the wrong turn.
You must be the welcoming committee.
No. I am Marchenko. And Marchenko, he is more of a guardian. Like the hound at the gates of hell. Yes.
I'm not real big on the classics.
That is a pity. What a man reads can tell you more about him than his face. Can I give you a little friendly advice?
Sure.
Go back. Go home. There is nothing for someone like you here.
How do you figure that? You don't know me.
I know this place up ahead. We call it the Throat. And sometimes those get cut, yes? When outsiders come wandering in where they should not.
I'll take my chances. I just want to see where Ark hides out.
We are not hiding from anyone.
Tell that to the cops down below.
Do not listen to police and all their bullshit about Ark. Those Slupotia pricks are everywhere, breaking heads, making their mess, and we have to deal with it. Better watch yourself. They won't go easy on you either, leash or no leash.
The cops wouldn't be here if Ark hadn't blown up a train station.
And where is the evidence?
But you're not denying it.
Sometimes blood needs to be shed in order to get people to pay attention. That is a fact of life. This city has the truth in its bones.
And what about the innocent people caught in the crossfire?
What is that term you Americans use? Collateral damage. This is the fate of any who do not choose a side. The right side!
It sounds like a threat.
Make of it what you will.
What you're talking about, that's terrorism.
Easy. I thought we were just two men having a conversation, discussing the issues of the day.
Like your friend Rucker? I see him on the net. He feel the same way you do?
Yeah, I'm still on the mic. Let me put it on mute over here.
He is a good man. Strong, intelligent, principled. You could learn a lot from him.
Sounds like you already have. You're a regular true believer.
Live a day in this shithole, and you will be one too. You face what we face. The oppression, degradation, and you will know. Talos Raker sees through all of it. He has answers.
Are you sure about that? Or is it just what you want to be true?
Well, as much as a political debate stimulates me, you are pushing my patience, and I have work to do. You have had your warning. Get out of here, while you still can.
If that was your recruitment speech, I gotta tell you, it sucked. The way I see it, after the bombing, tide's turning against you. ARC has made itself...
Yes, it may seem that way. For now. Until then. Sergei! Be careful in there, Shiny. Huh? Nasty rumors of a wrench getting scratches on his finish will scare the tourists away. Yes. We'll be seeing you.
Chicane, patch me through to Miller.
Give him a message. Patch you through. What am I, your fucking secretary now?
Jensen, I thought you... Back on track.
I am. But I need you to run a name through ILAC. Victor Marchenko. Got a feeling about this guy.
Fine. But remember, you're there for Rucker. If he's behind these attacks, everyone else will fall in line.
Trace program initiated. Access granted.
This is Talos Rucker. And it is time once again to share with you current events relating to the struggle for augmented rights. Our principal topic tonight is, unsurprisingly, the aftermath of the deplorable terrorist attack on the Ruzicka train station in Prague. Owing to the slanders, inflammatory insinuations, and outright lies being put forth by the media, the police presence in the vigilante complex has increased. Reports have reached my ears of unlawful searches, arbitrary arrests, and brutal violence posing as interrogation. It is understandable that emotions should be running high, but there is absolutely no excuse for abusing innocent people. We demand that the members of the state police force and their civil commanders curtail their current behavior and begin comporting themselves in a fair and honorable fashion. To the citizens of Utulek, I strongly advocate the same restraint. Remember, courteous to peace. Cooperate. If you witness or personally experience abuse, do not escalate. Report all violations to Ark. Those responsible will answer for their crimes once the current crisis has passed. My friends, I know this news has been neither uplifting nor positive. But in spite of that, I urge you, please do not allow yourselves to be discouraged. A period of greatest darkness is quickly followed by the bright light of dawn. We will stay strong. We will resist despair. If we remain united, we can withstand anything. It is understandable that emotions should be running wild. But there is absolutely no excuse for abusing innocent people. Even that, members of the state police force and their civil commanders curtail their activities and begin comporting themselves in a fair and honorable fashion. Until tomorrow, remember that patience is difficult.
Chicane, I'm in Ark territory now. That flyby show you anything?
First section seems to be a mass storage area. View ahead looks like Ark has repurposed it for living quarters. Or barracks, maybe.
Those two things have very different connotations, Chicane. Which is it?
Well, everyone in front of you is armed, so I'll let you decide.
Right.
Tibor, calm down.
Don't tell me to! Don't tell me to calm down. When they try to intimidate me, get me to bring them here, but I refuse.
Who?
Interpol. They're coming here.
The police know what happens to them when they come here.
Not the police. Interpol. I think they mean to arrest Talos.
Relax, Soko. If Interpol needs to learn the same lesson we taught the police, we will be glad to teach them. We will go to any lengths to protect Talos. Now go. Go keep your eyes open, and we will handle Interpol together.
Sokol.
Boże, it's you.
We came to you in good faith, with good intentions, and asked for your help. When you backed out, I defended you, and this is how you repay me? Why?
You're right. It's true. But I had no choice. Can you keep my family safe? Can you guarantee that? No, of course not. So I do what I think is right, and if it costs me my life, at least I have done right. Can you say that?
I'm here to get answers and find out who's behind the bombing. If I succeed, maybe I can protect your family, and a lot more like it. All you've done is put more families in jeopardy.
You're right. I know it. Just go. Do what you came to do before I change my mind. Go!
Chicane, you with me?
Thankfully, no. What's your progress?
I'm through the living quarters. Looks like I'm into some kind of operations area now. My gut tells me Rucker's gonna be above all this, someplace high, indefensible.
Better find an elevator then. I'll update you with extraction coordinates when I have them. Chicane out.
Something's there.
See what that was.
Resolve.
Maybe a record.
Chicane, you with me?
Thankfully, no. What's your progress?
I'm through the living quarters. Looks like I'm into some kind of operations area now. My gut tells me Rucker's gonna be above all this, someplace high, indefensible.
Better find an...
I think we killed him!
Am I hearing things?
Despite our dedication.
What was that?
Chicane, you with me?
Thankfully, no. What's your progress?
I'm through the living quarters. Looks like I'm into some kind of operations area now. My gut tells me Rucker's gonna be above all this, someplace high, indefensible.
Better find an elevator then.
I think we killed him!
Something's there.
A bit of senseless violence has been laid
Come on, let's go. Finger on the trigger.
Chicane, you with me?
Thankfully, no. What's your progress?
I'm through the living quarters. Chicane, you need me?
Thankfully, no. What's your progress?
I'm through the living quarters. Looks like I'm into some kind of operations area now. My gut tells me Rucker's gonna be above all this, someplace high and defensible.
Better find an elevator then. I'll update you with extraction coordinates when I have them. Chicane out.
As you can see, guys, this game is extremely hard, very, very hard game, and you know, you cannot save in some places, and you basically have to start all over if you cannot save. So, very, very hard game. Let's take a pause and see if we can try again. Alright guys, after much consideration, this is going to take another 30 minutes to an hour. We need to pause here and we'll try again some other time. So I'll do another live stream to try this mission again. This is, it's going to be a tough one. Like I said, you saw, if you go in there guns blazing, you're not going to be able to get to that next point. And we basically used the tranquilizer rifle, we used the tranquilizer pistol, and we got a little further. We got very, very far, but we didn't get all the way to where we need to go. So we'll have to try this another time. So thank you guys for watching. This is Zach, aka Zachy, aka I'm Zachy, creator of Jelly Radio Many More Podcast, and this website is zach.coffee, that's zack.coffe. We've completed most of M6, the mission. M6, we've completed most of the M6 mission, and now we are on to M7, and we entered Ark territory, and we just need to get a little further to go find Rucker. So let's we've saved here, and we'll have to try again. We'll have to try again. So let's save here, and until next time.